Okay, right. Yeah, welcome to the tryhard stream. My word. Temperatures, temperatures, temperatures. All right, let's check the bots and then we'll get in. I don't want to do a massive amount of practice today. Maybe just... I know I need to improve the consistency of my ending here. I don't know how. Oh, always helps to click in the room. I do find... Where's that? Yeah. Okay, comparable. Not quite that early. Not quite that late. Oops. Okay, one interesting thing there. Is I go at exactly these lines, and we do get a nice early landing. I'm starting to get consistent, but a lot to do. A lot of time can be lost there. A lot of time can be lost coming off that dirt. Didn't lose time on that one. Very nice. Very smooth. Late landing. Big release. Meant that I didn't quite have the line there. I just bit my tongue. Ay, ay, ay. That was weird grip. Okay, so when I notice that I'm too acute coming off the dirt, I'm not this time, then I can do the brake tap. Lost my line now. Yeah, so what I have to work on is not having too much left-facing car when heading to the first up jump on the left. You know? You want... So if I turn up... That's why I decided before that, like, you want the turn up and the immediate turn back. Like that. Wow, this would have been an amazing time. I've got a bit of a clip there now, so it won't be. I'm finding that what matters is where my eyes are, believe it or not. This is actually working consistently now. Oh, I still didn't create the practice map at the start like I was going to. It probably is a waste of time though, to be fair. The first jump now, I'm pretty sure I got consistent. And that is huge. Yeah. I mean, I got it. I didn't get a great line into the second jump, but... Look how consistent I am. I get it every time now, right? I have found a trick. How cool is that? How freaking cool is that I can get it consistent? I mean, that's huge for our chances of a PB. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, that's my first finish today. Unlucky me. It could easily have been world record. On my practice map. Honestly, I think we're good here, aren't we? Like, a tenth or so ahead or behind at this point on either of the practice maps is just fine. And I can do them really consistently, so let's get on with the task at hand. Shall we? Hello, bot. Oh no. Thanks, Nadeo. Oh, I would love to get the line right at the start now. I mean, I don't want to create a practice map just for this, though. See, we get it good sometimes. Don't we? And then other times we mess up like that. I mean, it's not even messing up, right? It's just... it's not as good. Whatever. I thought I heard a wasp just then. I hope not. Pain in the ass wasp. Oh dear. I only got half the booster. Chromodius, hi there. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back, I should say. How's it going? Well, it's been about 15 hours since I had a PB on this map. Despite my multiple improvements shown on the no respawn timer, on my lines, everything, on my consistency. Total despair. With the season finishing in 2 days, yeah, not great. I mean, you think by the looks of my time that I was a second off the author time. But in reality, I'm about 0.1 away from the author time. If I can get my good lap. Of which this is starting okay. That was foolish. And I can still get a PB. Well, I could have still got a PB from there, but... anyway, we continue. How are you? Oh, get used to that. That's gonna happen a lot. Believe me. That was pretty terrible. Don't think I'm fast enough to drift, no. Sleep deprived, yeah, join the club. Because of the heat? That's why I'm sleep deprived. Ah, you're watching the Backrooms movie. and Belgium was playing football. Well, I am sleep deprived because of the heat. I guess you're from Belgium. Nice. Not a good line. I'm from the UK. Originally, yes. But I live in Vienna, where it is currently 38 degrees. And tomorrow it will be 40. Yesterday for you, was it? For me, that's a nightmare. I mean, anything above 25 and I'm uncomfortable. And it's basically double that. Very good start. No SD. Not good, anyway. Bit wide there. Bit of a long jump. No outside dirt, but that's okay. Whoops. Yeah. Well, if that's true, well, I mean, here it's just hot, hot, hot. Like last night and tonight, it won't even go below 27 degrees overnight, so I hate it. Early landing, which is nice. That wasn't great. That's nicer. I did need the brake tap. That's good. We're on for a reasonable PB if I can one-shot it. Oh, that was a lot of airtime, but it doesn't lose that much. Very slow out there though, so it's not going to be a great one. If I could have one-shot it, let's see what it would have been. Don't worry, we're going to do that 1,000 more times. Before I get the author time. That might be an unrecoverable checkpoint. Yep. Rodeo should never ever be allowed to place checkpoints. They are terrible at it. No. Don't do that. I just want them to think about where they're placing checkpoints. Yeah, sometimes you have to place a checkpoint to remove a shortcut. But every checkpoint they place is at the beginning or end of a major high-speed section or tight sequence or whatever. Almost every checkpoint could be placed better. This game is too hard. I don't know about the game being too hard, but sometimes the auto times are a bit ridiculous and out of reach. For most people. Whee! Okay, rescued. That's not a great line, but it's... I turned it into a very good start there, though. So here's another one I might want to get to the end and see what it was supposed to be. If indeed we don't one-shot the author time. That's a terrible turn. Woohoo! That was close. A lot of exit speed. I'm not sure I can rescue this. Oh, I can. Just held the brake a bit longer. But it's going to be nothing like the time it should have been. Because of the extra brake, obviously. I don't think I can rescue this. No, Nadeo checkpoint. The game sound is messed up, is it? Alright. I will turn it off for a second or two. I will do a run. And then I'll turn it back on. I don't know why that happens. Absolutely no idea. I mean, my laptop is massively overheating, of course, so... yeah, I can't even touch it. OSD. That's too early. Alright. Tell me if it's fixed. Fixed. Okay, thanks. Ah, man, it's so hot. Like, I'm sweating into my eyes. I can't see some of the screen. Missed half the booster. Not ideal. That's a wall. I like the fact that my sum of best says that I can do this in 1 minute and 4 seconds. Yeah, okay then. A 104.6. Sweet. Lost a lot of time there. But I think you can see, at this point, I don't have any problem driving the track, right? It's just a matter of getting a good time to the finish. Have enough speed for the drift? Not really. That's a slow one. I think I'm losing. Yep. And again, I think even worse. Really? No SDs. Wowee. Bit of a far jump. That was a nice turnout. Sad amount of airtime there. And the Deo is allowed to place checkpoints. They will not be going any further. Mm-hmm. Can't see. Something in my eye. With the sweat. Whoops. Ooh, dear. Oh, super wide. I think it clipped on the road border. This is a slow one. It's not as slow as I have been though, so let's keep going. Sweet. No. Don't know what to say about that one. You have to need to drift way earlier than you think there, sadly. I was a bit late to it that time. Yep, that was way off. Okay. Goodbye. Also good. Very good, actually. Not rescuable, it seems. Would have been nice to get a time. Missed half the booster. Pop them back. Yeah, not many people here today. Pretty normal for a Saturday. And people don't like to watch me spending all this time on one map. That's another thing. But since Nadeo stupidly insist on putting these competition maps in the campaign, that is my life right now. And this campaign was ridiculously short. This is what we're left with. I mean, the competition maps themselves, I don't mind so much. But the author times are ridiculous. You have a cold, oh dear. I mean, is it a cold or is it exhaustion? That's kind of what I have when I yeah, fatigue, what I mean. That's what I have. Oh, allergies, oh dear. I'll take it. We can still easily PB. Not long enough. Yeah. The competition maps I don't mind because, you know, they teach you things and improve your skill. But there's no reason for the author times to be as ridiculous as they are. At all. Like, it makes the 99% of the people that play the game feel like shit. That's your audience. That's the people that pay you. It really doesn't matter for the pros what difficulty the author medals are anyway, because even the most difficult of author medals, the pros will just beat them by 5 seconds anyway. But all you're doing is you're alienating the 99% of people that pay for your game. And guess what? That's not gonna last. People will stop playing the game because of this, right? It's that simple. So, yeah. either remove the competition maps and go back to the Nadeo black maps, which can be a lot of fun, or just take like a second off the author time or something, right? Make it so that the people that pay for the game don't feel like crap all the time. Hi, Occupa. How you doing? So we're going to start doing community maps on Mondays and Thursdays now, Occupa. So since there's quite a long list that was building up, we're going to do 2 days a week for community maps now. So, yeah. I hope that sounds good to the mappers out there that like us to play their maps. I don't know why I'm continuing this lap. No cup of the week. My time is dedicated to getting author times. We can do fun stuff once I have done the difficult stuff. And it seems we will not be doing that this season. How about you? Are you playing the Cup of the Week? What track is it today then? Needed a release there because I was way too late into that drift. Quite a lot of airtime there. Now, how's my consistency of the ending? Been pretty bad today. Needed a small brake tap to get me around the flags. No PB. No PB. Let's see what it could have been. A 118.0. You messed up the days. You thought it was Sunday. Yes. Nope. COTW on Saturday means it's Nadeo's Cup of the Week. But COTW on Sunday is the real COTW. In case people in chat do not know, it's the casual of the week. Trademarked. I've been doing it a lot longer than Nadeo. It's my casual of the week. What's the question mark for, Toxie? Do you play the game Chromodius or not? Sorry, what's the question mark for, Occupa? My bad. You won't be able to play tomorrow. Oh dear. Your club access is running out and you don't want to renew it? Are you just waiting for the new season? Or why is that? I think I clipped the wall. I probably did. It's really slow. But we can, of course, easily PB. Didn't quite get that right, but it'll do. Right, my ghost has a slow end, that's why I'm saying we can easily PB. But I have it slower. There we go. Would have been a 118.4. Nothing like the 117.4s that we have seen. So why are you not renewing, Toxie? Well, we one shot, but it wasn't a PB. Why are you not getting club access again, Toxie? Oh, they've gone. Excellent. Well, my Twitch viewer isn't showing them anyway. Bonk. Missed half the booster. Ultra wide. Shame. Overturned on the exit of the dirt. Whatever. I was gonna reset that. Never mind. Nice. Got in much lower there. No overturn. Oversteering, I mean. Well, that's annoying. Thing I clipped. Yeah, that's incredibly slow. Don't know what happened there. Putting it too close, there's no need, of course. Ideal. Don't ask me how. More release. Right, PB time. Right. I don't know why I took that checkpoint. Oh. That's good enough line, I guess. That wasn't. Oh my god. Right, it's just the end of the first hour. The fan is going up to 8. I'm not getting the inside line there anymore. Bit annoying. Had to go wide. Half the booster. Low exit. Didn't get high enough. Oh my word, where's that gone? It's a horrible lap anyway. Better. Better. Oh dear, massive jump. Lost everything I gained. Surprised I didn't hit the wall there. Okay, back to the start. Starts are annoying me. It all again. Well, the amount of releasing now, I'm surprised I got out of that with any speed. Overshot the booster. Oh, I'm struggling here. I got it perfect in practice, like 10 times in a row. The first jump up. I don't know why I'm missing it in the actual room. It's weird. I mean, I've taken the checkpoint now, but it's rather slow. That was really slow. Yeah, this is worthless. Worthless. Actually, it's worse than that. It's costly. If I keep doing that respawn bullshit, it just takes away my chances at doing laps. But I can't help it. It's just a fraction too late on the left turn, otherwise that was really good. Okay, right. I think I know what I'm doing with the start. To get the good starts now. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it's a lot better than I have been doing, in all honesty. And we've taken the checkpoint, of course, so we will never know what that was supposed to be. Yeah, I'm getting quite consistent good starts with my technique now. I do one left tap into the turnover, and that just gives me that little bit more height in the turnover and a much faster exit. That's working. What's not working is dirt wiggling on the way into the turnover. That's costing me, like here. So I will not do that. That's a bit wide. Well, that was a bit slow because I oversteered. And that was a bit slow because I braked in the exit, but we're still alive. Could be tighter. Bonk. Right, no more respawns because it's just a waste of time now. Mm-hmm. That left tap is worth so much. Wide. Ooh. Better. I'm surprised I held that. How did I not hit the wall on the right turn? I must have. Half the booster. Half the booster again. That was basically perfect. Oh, this is fast. A bit wide though. And no SD. ever so slightly turned in too early, so I needed to unfortunately correct it back out again. And that's a real shame. Look how good this could have been. Wow. That wasn't great, but that was excellent. Slightly wide. Let's get a time of this. Feels like it could be the fastest I've ever been. Yeah, and we'll never know because Nadeo. Do Nadeo things. At a minimum, it was going to be there a 118. No, sorry, a 117.8, but I think my ghost loses half a second, so that was possibly author time. Yep. Nice start. Said I'd stop doing respawns, and it's just too tempting. You want to know what it could have been, isn't it? But it's so costly for my season to do respawns. With so little time left. Obviously that was massively oversteered. And the release on the exit is never good. That isn't gonna make it. Whee! Leave the car down here in the shade. Oops. Oh dear. Take that for a start. And that. And that. My Ghost did it better, but yeah. Still happy with that. Not happy with that and the checkpoint. Ay, ay, ay. Shortcut. Not great. Not a great idea, I think. Messes the line up. Well, I can probably just figure out a better line when I accidentally do it. Can't do anything if you miss the booster though, really. Not ideal. Terrible SDs. Not making up for it there either. Well, we crashed. Yeah. Awful line. Awful SDs. But we got the inside line on the exit. Kind of the only thing that matters in that whole full speed section, in my opinion. Okay, very late, very bad turns. Lost maybe a second there. Just on that 180 chicane, as I'm calling it. And we are at the halfway point in the stream. Just like that. With no sign of anything good happening today. That's a pretty good one. Perfect. Of course I get that good as well. Thankfully, we missed the poorly placed Nadeo checkpoint and we're able to see what this could be. Not this time. So we'll never know. We were 0.6 ahead of my session PB at that point, so definitely a PB pace, but not sure how good it would have been. Don't really know why I'm continuing this one. I mean, obviously everything equals here, but I'm gonna be nowhere near. A big improvement. Hit the wall anyway. Might have missed the wall, but whatever. Let's go again. I doubt it. I was already decided it wasn't going to work. Half the booster missed. Really is pointless carrying those on. Good recovery. Just pointless. No, we're gaining. Yeah, I just hit the wall, yeah. That's not gonna work. Can't miss the booster. Better line. Okay. Yeah. I missed the booster, but we were gaining somehow. Unlike here. Oh no. My bad. Hey, Toxie, you're back. So, why are you not renewing your club access? I'm interested. Ah, I see. Fair enough. It makes sense to wait until the new season on Wednesday at least anyway, no? Fair enough. Presumably, you're not pre-ordering GTA 6 for 100. I certainly won't be. Not interested in that game at all. I don't think people would want me to play that on the evening streams. Would much rather wait for the new Witcher. Or Skyrim. Elder Scrolls. Which would be nice. I hope they don't come out at the same time. My god. Two mammoth games. Like that, coming out at the same time. Could not handle that. Okay. I'm gonna say we lost about 0.6, 0.7 there maybe. And I was too late for the turn. Staying alive. Yeah. Suppose I have to think about that at some point in the future. If my channel really just doesn't work. Which it probably won't. Never mind, I've got my gambling bot. That'll make me my millions, right? At least I hope so. That is the plan. That is not plan A. That is not plan B. That is plan A. I'm not playing music on the stream. Why would you want that? I don't understand how it ever makes sense. People also specifically come here because I don't play music. What is happening right now? You fed up? You done with this track? Did you get a PB? No worries. I don't think that's a PB, is it? Terrible lines again. Lost all the speeds. Lost maybe half a second there. That will have to do. That's wide. Needed a brake tap. Computer blue screen, oh dear. Yeah, mine was blue screen twice this week. Not great. Pretty good line. Terrible line. A lot of airtime there. Not ideal. Yeah. All right. Why don't you want the shout out? Did I ask you that before? Can't remember. Alright. Just let me know if you want it back. No worries. Alrighty. Thanks for joining. What a shame that we hit the wall there. Decent. Average there though. And that was good. I'm sliding. Woohoo! Don't want to be sliding. Nice grab. That was an excellent dirt exit, to be honest. Accidental camera change means end of lap. As always, I cannot do camera changes that are not automatic. Dang it. Been nice to get one to the finish, but who knows what's coming next. I was unlucky. Quite a nice setup. Ah, it's a terrible SD. Doesn't matter, of course. Well, whatever. It is what it is. Anyways, we are at the end of the start of our third hour, which means the fan for the first time this summer is going up to 9. And that's the maximum I'll set it to today. Tomorrow, of course, it will be 40 degrees and we will see the 10. OSDs. Nothing, basically. No SDs at all. Rescue the awkward steering there. More release. small bit of sliding again. And that was okay too. Let's see what this could have been. Why do I feel I'm slow? Why is my technique not working? That we practiced and worked like 10 times in a row in practice. And 17.4, yeah. Would have been nice, eh? That's twice we've seen 117.4. Once today, of course. That was, oof. That was great. That's a line that I've never had that good before. Yeah. Can't rescue that. That 117.4 came from a run with no SDs, by the way. That's a very fast start. That was slow though. Oh, don't take the checkpoint. Well, that screwed it. Oh well. It was only half a second ahead at that point, so I'm thinking it wasn't going to be the one. Oh dear, oh dear. Everything is stuck to me. It's not nice. Couldn't have got it like that, could I? No. What would this have been? Small release there, but that was actually okay. Excellent there. Excellent here. Excellent there. Fantastic there, actually. Okay, well, we didn't one-shot the end. Not sure what's wrong with my setup anymore. There, we got it working. 1:17:37. That is the first time that we have seen the splits for the author time. With just 6 hours left of the season. What are the chances, eh? There's only 6 hours left of the season. The new season is released on Wednesday. Oh, actually, we'll have a couple of hours on Wednesday that I haven't accounted for. So maybe there's about 8 hours left. No. So 2.5 hours tomorrow before the casual of the week. 2.5 hours on Monday before the community map. Under an hour today, that's 6. Tuesdays, I do mean streaming hours, yeah. Because that's the only time I have available to play this game. And Wednesday is release day. Doesn't make sense for me to count anything else. $1:17:37 then, here we come. 45 minutes left today. Well, about 40 driving. Hi, Marius. That's a nice start. Oof, man. So this will be 18 hours since I had a PB, I think. If we don't get one in the next 45 minutes, which seems unlikely, given the evidence. Terrible. I don't know how I missed the road border edge there. Wow. I don't know how I missed the banking on the left. Thought it was over then. I guess I could do my author medal with commentary video on a stitched no respawn timer run. I will not, of course. The record will show we did not get it. That's life. Nice start. No SD. No SD. No SD. And way ahead. As much as I would love to get the auto time without without SDs to prove a point. That's not what I'm going for. Obviously. We want every advantage we can take. So then it will allow me to make further mistakes. You know? Like those. Although, not really recoverable that into a lap, but... Ah, so wide. Sliding all over the place on the way up the dirt there. Not great. Terrible SDs. I think a bit more speed is available on that outside, but it's a very risky line. Certainly not going for it. If we accidentally get it, cool. If not, not. did a brake tap, but I think it was very much necessary to keep that. What happened there? What? Where did I just suddenly get Mega Grip from? I did it. Was it no? Was it not drifting? I don't see how that's possible. I was on the penalty sand. I don't know. I don't know. The mysteries of this track, eh? Wrap lines. No ghost. Like that line. Nasty. Very wide there. Bit of a shame. Well, nearly got a hotline through there. Be nice to see it all come together one day, won't it? Hoping I could continue for something, but probably could have. Just we're going balls to the wall for the auto time, basically. Nothing else matters. Minor improvements would be a second thought. Yeah, I mean, it's annoying to see that my current best time is 1 second away from the auto time, but when we know we can get it. That's life. We're just going for it, nothing else. super wide, but can't increase the turn. Lose all the speed. Pretty bad. Yeah, no idea what happened on the previous lap. That's not good. Oh, you're kidding. I mean, that could never have been better. Look how good that was. That was a bit wrong. Right, final 25-30 minutes coming up of disappointment. No doubt. Oh God, where's that gone? Small touch. Do I have an appropriate line here? Sort of rescue one. Supposed to be one shot. On the respawn. Wasn't even a PB. That time. Hey, I improved my sum of best a tiny bit. Actually by 0.1. Not really sure where. Somewhere at the start, maybe. Terrible. So much airtime there. No drift. I think that's fair enough. Was all over the place, so... Not a good line. Terrible SD. Can even call it that. No SD. slow. Good exit line though. Very slow, my word. I'm destined never to get some of that right, aren't I? Turned way too late. Didn't really have to wait for the grip on landing like I normally would do, so I don't know why I turned too late. Well, rescued for a bit. Wide. And wide exit. Rescued most of it, I guess. Unfortunately bounced onto the border of the dirt entry there. Bad. Oh, also not bad. That's a bit wide. All the wide, in fact. That's rubbish. So much airtime, so much airtime. Transition to the blue was okay. Drifted too early. Take it. And that. And that. And again, that's just okay. Less airtime there. Had to release. Rescued. Can I do anything with it? No, maybe. Last exit. That's not the line. Ugh. Like that, but the SD was rubbish. That's obviously wide. Airtime. Not bad. Not the fastest, but far from the worst. I'll take that. Nice. Rescued the angle there. It's a bit wide, but we got good grip. Nope. Terrible. Terrible. Why can I not spot the line? And 17.7. Better. Much better. Terrible. I don't know why I'm continuing there. I'm in a heat-induced daze. Those lines were awful. Shame. Not gonna continue with half the boost up. Tried to grab extra there, but I'll try one more. That's really not working. Straight line is best. Wasn't good. Wow, where are we going with that? Really bad SDs. Needed to widen the angle to get around one of the poles there, sadly. That was a big crash. Oh. Seemed to have been unaffected. Not unaffected by that one, however. Way behind here. Okay, that'll work. Pretty much airtime. No drift. I don't actually know why that didn't drift. Don't think there was any balance issue there. I prefer it not to happen again. Nice line, reasonable SD. Right here. That's more like it. Big slowdown. Also, that's not that transition. Making another map. The list is getting quite long, isn't it? Toxie's maps are basically unbeaten author time maps. Anyway, probably want to try and get one more good lap in before we finish the session. The lap, preferably, of course. That can be tighter, but I'll settle for that. And that can obviously be done without the release, so bit annoying. Nice grip. Yeah, close. Right, one more then, and then, well, depends how long it takes me, but probably have to call the session there. If we get a reasonable lap. Good line. Also a good line. Also a good line. Until it wasn't. I don't actually know how I can still be ahead. Doesn't seem feasible, but that wasn't good at all. Overshot the booster. Yeah, good grip. Not PB. All right. I think, sadly, that's where we're going to have to call it for the session today. As I am utterly exhausted from the heat. And that was a reasonable lap. We actually had 2 reasonable laps at the end there. Okay, let me exit out to the main menu so the laptop is not burning. All right, I'm going to put the schedule in the stream and I'm going to say, yeah, that was the try hard stream for the day where we did not improve, but finally we have seen the author time, a 1:17.37 in the no respawn timer, so that's nice. Unfortunately, there is only 7 hours left of my season, so it's possible, but it's going to be unlikely. We'll see. Anyway, join me same time every day, 3 o'clock European for more tryharding at Trackmania, and join me at 8 o'clock European for the playthrough stream, where tonight it's the turn of Minecraft, and I think we're off to the end again. I want my Elytra back. Yeah, hope to see you in either stream. Thanks a lot for joining. Until then, bye bye.